Hello and welcome to EV Focus Now, and today we're going to talk about basically what the H, and you know what H stands for, is going on with dealer markups on the newly released F-150 Lightning from Ford. Before we start this conversation, I would just like to thank you all for watching all my videos. Those who have decided to subscribe, I really appreciate it to help grow the channel. I'm hoping to get to 300 subscribers hopefully by the end of May, so we'll see what happens. But all those people and all you people out there who have watched, even if you don't subscribe, I appreciate it, and if you do, it really helps the channel. I appreciate it. Don't forget to hit the like button as well. That also helps the channel. So let's talk about what's going on right now in the dealer world. As you know, the F-150 Lightning, they're starting their first deliveries this month, and actually this week. Actually, I believe some of the customers are getting their first ones. But there are some situations in which people cancel their orders, or the Ford has allowed some additional non-reservation trucks to appear at certain dealerships. Very few, because so many are reserved and they're already sold out for the year. So more likely the ones that are at dealerships are ones that people have canceled on or decided to go another way. That being said, we've seen some disturbing information from some dealers, not everybody, but some dealers out there who are marking this vehicle up quite a bit. Now, a couple of things. The F-150 Lightning is the most important vehicle to be electrified, and that's the best thing out there, because it's the top-selling vehicle, not only truck, but top-selling vehicle in America for I think the last 15 or 20 years, I believe, maybe even longer. So it's very important that this vehicle does well, and by all the specs, it's going to do well. It does everything better than the gas version of this vehicle, whether it's diesel or regular gas, except for towing. But that is also going to be something that's going to be fixed in the future, because there are a new wave of trailers that come with battery storage on them to allow more range allowed to the truck to pull the trailer. And some of these trailers will even have their own individual motors that will run off their batteries when you hook it up to the truck or F-150 or whatever kind of truck you have. So that's going to be solved down the road. So right now, though, yes, if you're towing a lot of things, you might find a gas or diesel truck more reliable as far as that's concerned. But the F-150 Lightning could definitely do a towing, and if you're familiar with charging and know how to charge and know how to understand range, you should be fine towing things as well. But again, it can be improved. It is a weakness, and I acknowledge that. So that's something that will come up, and they're going to come with solutions for that to make it even better with new tow trailers with storage, battery storage on them. So that's that. But without anything else we can bring up, the electric version of the F-150 does everything much better than the gas version. 100%, I would have to say. Now, the pricing for this vehicle is I think, very great. I mean, talk about the base model at $39,000. Now, that's for fleet only right now. Don't know if that'll ever change, but if you're a fleet owner, you can get that $39,000 with the extended pack. I believe you can get the $39,000 base model. Anybody can get that, so let me correct myself. But with the extended range battery, I think that's only for fleet customers. So that's fine, and eventually down the road, as they ramp up 2 years from now, they probably will open that up for regular customers to get the extended battery pack on the base model as well. But the base model comes very well equipped, looks very nice. If you've seen some of the YouTube videos, it just doesn't have the 15-inch diagonal screen, but that's okay. It has a decent 12-inch screen, I think, there, or 10-inch screen built in. It looks really nice, though. Take a look on YouTube if you're not familiar with what I'm talking about. But for the top trim of this vehicle is going for about $80,000, and that's with the extended battery pack and all the bells and whistles. So when I was looking and reading some reports, there's a dealership that I won't name the dealership, but it is located in California, Thousand Oaks, California, that had advertised their F-150 going for $140,000, $145,000, as you can see. And that is absolutely ridiculous. That's almost a 40% markup over the MSRP of the top model truck, Ford F-150 Lightning truck, I believe the platinum trim. So I understand capitalism, and that is what our society is based on here in America. Basically, you charge as much as the market will bear, but markups are that much. It's just really ridiculous. And but believe me, and I hate to say this, someone will pay it. Someone will pay for that truck at $145,000, which is just ludicrous. But you know, hey, with supply and demand. Right now, it's allowing car dealerships to place these markups, not just on the Ford F-150, but the Ioniq 5, the EV6, the Mustang Mach-E. All those vehicles are having huge markups. You know, the Hummer just, I think, once over $250,000. So supply and demand is driving all this, along with the chip shortage and battery shortage. And so, you know, it's unfortunate. I mean, recently myself, I was looking at trading my wife's minivan for an Ioniq 5, and I basically the deal was done pretty much. I told the guy, yeah, I'll be interested in doing it. They did a appraisal of my van. I was ready to go, and I came in the next day, and they said, oh yeah, also there's a 12 or $10,000 markup. I can't remember, because soon he said that, I just said, oh, I'm not doing that. But I don't pay over MSRP, especially something that high. And I just said, hey, I'm sorry, if I misheard you guys, I didn't hear you guys say, you know, it was 10 grand over, but you guys can have it, because I have other options. I can wait, and I have other vehicles to go for. I have a Mustang Mach-E being built right now this week, and I take delivery of that in July. So I was going to get the Ioniq 5 instead of Mustang Mach-E, but anyway, no big deal. But I just walked out. I said, I'm not going to do that. But somebody will buy that car, and somebody has bought that car. So they're doing what they know they'll get for the car, which is ridiculous, but it's also hurting people from transitioning and getting electric cars if these markups are so high. But it's not just electric cars, it's basic cars that markups are high as well, so I get that. But these prices will drop in 2 years when materials and shipping delays are ending. So if you're paying over MSRP right now for any EV, you want to try to sell it in the next year and a half before prices and demand go down, to try to make some of your money back. Otherwise, you're going to be upside down on that car by quite a bit, because you paid so much over MSRP, you'll never get that money back. So keep that in mind. But I just find that, you know, as beautiful as this truck is, with all, you know, the towing package and the bed and the power outlets that you can see here inside, it's just not, for $145,000, it's ridiculous. And, you know, ironically enough, this same car dealership has now taken off the price of the F-150s. They don't even have the F-150s, by the way. They're not even there yet. They're already advertising they're coming, and they're getting them like they almost have them there, but they don't have them there. But now the price is gone. So I'm sure they took that down because Ford wants to stop this. They want to stop dealers from marking up so much like this, and they're watching, and they're going to punish these dealers by either giving them less allotment of F-150s, or going to stop them from even just selling them altogether, possibly. Who knows? But so it's funny that the prices came off of the website now if you look on that. So I won't mention the dealership, but I'm sure you can figure it out. Anyway, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, plus hit the notification button below to stay on top of all my new videos. And again, I appreciate everyone who likes and subscribes to my channel. It really helps out a lot. Thank you again, and when it comes to EVs, remain focused. Bye-bye.